And yet, no matter where you are, home is never far away. Yes, today this exciting world filled with romance, adventure, and nature's masterpieces is waiting for you to enjoy.
Hi, this is Bari Helms, Reynolda's Director of Archives and Library. Reynolda has such a fresh, airy atmosphere that one doesn't typically think of germs, but you should. Germs were certainly on Katharine's mind when she designed Reynolda. Like many in the 19th century, Katharine Reynolds was no stranger to illness. A childhood case of rheumatic fever likely caused lifelong weakness in her heart. And then as a young college student at the North Carolina State Normal and Industrial School, she had her higher education frequently interrupted by sickness, the most significant event happening in the fall of her junior year. In October 1899, Katharine, along with several other students, came down with malaria. Katharine, possessing the resources to return home, left for Mount Airy to recuperate. The students remaining on campus grew sicker and sicker. A typhoid epidemic struck the entire campus in November, killing 13 students and closing the school for 2 months. One student recalled that it was a common and depressing occurrence to see the hearse driving by the dormitories. Throughout her life, Katharine stayed current on all things scientific. She was a member of the first generation to understand and accept germ theory. She even owned her own copy of The Story of Germ Life, published in 1912. Her underlying passages suggest that it was a book referenced frequently during the planning for Reynolda's farm and dairy. Katharine also saw firsthand the effects of tuberculosis, a disease that plagued the South in the early 20th century. Katharine watched as her own mother became ill and frail with the disease, and she would have seen how it ran rampant in the tobacco factories downtown. Katharine knew that clean air, clean water, and clean streets were essential in creating a germ-free, healthy environment. At Reynolda, Katharine created a model farm and dairy where her family had access to fresh fruit, vegetables, and milk. She made room for extensive outdoor recreational facilities so that her family could be outdoors golfing, swimming, and riding horses. Even the design of her home was dictated by her search for open air. Katharine chose the newly fashionable bungalow style because its open floor plans permitted ventilation from room to room. Inside the home, technologies like a stationary vacuum cleaner and air washer kept the interiors free of dust and germs. At the far end of the West Wing, plans called for a hospital room with a separate sleeping porch, kitchen, and dumbwaiter. During the global flu pandemic of 1918, Winston-Salem was stricken with its own outbreak in October, barely 3 months after R.J.'s death. Katharine's 8-year-old daughter Nancy became ill. The family's usual nurse, Henrietta Vandenberg, had taken charge of the Black Emergency Hospital in Winston-Salem. Wanting the best care for her family, Katharine sent for Jessie Hill, R.J.'s former nurse from Philadelphia. Jessie Hill traveled to Reynolda but contracted the flu on the train down and died herself within days of arriving. Katharine found herself having to console the Hill family as well as her own, while also having to quarantine her entire household to contain the disease. Reynolda's remote setting away from town likely helped spare it from further tragedy.